Boys and girls, first game of the day, and we're going to be doing a sexy cast of the #1 ranked player in the game. We're not gonna pretend that there's someone better than Kaiserklein. Okay, we don't tolerate that on our stream. Man like Kaiserklein. It's been a little while, but we finally found him on the ladder, playing as his old faithful Germany, the Germans. 2250 elo, I think. Currently rank 2, technically. So pretty insane elo. This guy's good elo as well. Almost 2000 elo. So, you know, top 30. But he is playing Italy. So, in Supremacy, for anyone who doesn't know, basically plus 100 elo. So, it's not going to be that easy for Kaiser. But Kaiser's had his fair share of playing against Italy, and we know which Italy player he's played against. So he's definitely going to have a build order up his sleeve in this matchup, and I imagine it's going to involve lots of cav. So Mongolia, I would say it's up there with my favorites. Probably my top 10. I would say it's been in the game a long time. It's a great map. You've got your gold mines. So it's going to be, there's some gold mines all around the map as well. So it's actually really, any map that has a gold mine, so 5,000 coin, is good for Germany, right? It just is, right? It's the same with Sweden. It's going to be good for Sweden for obvious reasons. Just because Germany is such a gold-heavy civilization. So Kaiser's going to be happy with the map. Kaiser is going to be happy with the map. You know, it's okay for Italy, but Italy are one of those kind of turtley civs where they have Lombard, so it doesn't really matter too much what the map is. Okay, there's always a battle in Age 1 on this map as well. There's always something to do on Mongolia, purely because there's all these yaks going on. There's some really good treasures on this map as well. You always want to try and get the wood treasures because there's plenty of them on this map. Kaiserklein sitting on 3 yaks, whilst the Italy player is currently on 5. So definitely winning the Age 1 so far. That's going to bring it up to 6. That's going to bring it up to 4 for Kaiser. Oh, he just snatches it. Is he going to kill it? Is he going to kill it? Because it's very unlikely that yeah, there we go. Look, just killed it to deny Kaiserklein from getting it. Really nice play there. Kaiserklein going to be picking up 50 food up here. Kaiserklein is in blue. The French player, sorry, the Italian player is in red. Rouge. Pretty standard play here, getting his market down, followed by a house, and then he's going to start going for Lombards. Building a safe Lombard. I'm not sure I like that. Generally, you want the Lombards in front of your base because they kind of act as a wall to make it even more difficult for people to rush you. Because as if they needed any more things to make it more difficult for your opponent. 75 food. Definitely going to be picking that up. Martin over here is going to be absolutely nowhere near. A couple of yaks up top. So it looks like probably quite even then on the yak front. If those 2 yaks make it back, that's going to be, what, 5 for Kaiser? About 5 or so for Italy. Let's take a quick look at Kaiserklein's deck. The standard of standardish decks is Kaiserklein at the end of the day. One thing to note, though, he doesn't have Pandours. I think you've got to have Pandours. You have to have Pandours. Especially versus Italy. I think Pandours are really important. But maybe he doesn't rate it. And we do see a wild settler wagon out in the open here. If my eyes do not deceive me. That does tell me that hopefully we're going to see the infamous tower rush by Kaiserklein. The Germany 8-bow tower rush. But I don't see a tower. I don't see an outpost. So, unfortunately, it looks like it's just going to be a standard forward base. So, no outpost. That's unfortunate. I would have liked to have seen the outpost because who doesn't love a good tower rush? And he has scouted it. The Italian player has scouted it. So, he's going to be instantly building a wall. It's a nice wall as well. These pillarless walls. 5 walls, like absolutely no gaps here. Let's rate this wall. A tiny gap there. Maybe a time mute one here. A little one again. I would give this wall a solid 7. I'd give that wall a 7 out of 10. Not far from perfect, but pretty damn good all the same. Look, you'll see this little hunter ball here. Look, he's able to squeeze through. And if that herd can squeeze through, then so can a pikeman. He's going to be aging up with the outpost. Take a quick look at his deck before he gets rushed. Oh, a little bit of lag there. Yep, pretty standard deck right there.
Yeah.
Pikeman coming in.
I am the real peekaboo. Just subscribe.
Big peekaboo. 6 months. You absolute legend. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So it looks like we're going to see some pretty standard Italy stuff here. I mean, this is really looking really nice now. Look at this. How are you supposed to break this? That's like 5 minutes 40 in the game. Look, all of these Lombards, and this is why he's building them so defensively. He's put his Basilica just to act as a kind of continuation of this wall here. It's such a big building. It's so difficult to maneuver around. And he's built a wall as well on top of this. With the outpost sticking out. So he's firing anything that's attacking the walls.
Just subscribed.
16 months! Robot, you absolute beast. Thank you. Both guys, thank you for the subs. I really appreciate you. Speaking of Robot, you know, you've had your fair share of games versus Kaiserklein yourself. I'd love to see what your input is in this game. He is starting to eat the yaks. I'm always a big believer in eating yaks earlier rather than later, because it gives you some, you know, good earlier tempo. Pikemen are going to move on the Basilica. If you can take the Basilica down, it's actually a really good catch. Taking the Basilica down is actually really good. It does give 1 XP per second. And obviously, you can. It's a shipment point. There's some text from there, so denying those texts denies villagers in turn for Italy, because they get a free villager with each tech. Kaiserklein going for a boom behind this. I like this. So he's not just kind of mindlessly rushing. There is a method in the madness. So he's going to be going for like take map control, and he's going to be doing some greed build behind this. Applying a little bit of pressure, whilst at the same time taking control of the map and getting some TPs for the eco. I imagine we'll see Stagecoach very soon, if we don't already. More Pikemen, just Pikemen at the moment. This is perfect play. I mean, he doesn't need any expos right now. It's unlikely he's going to be able to pick off any of these villagers. But there's no units out for Italy. Absolutely no units out. And these Pikemen, if they go behind the base, and this is what I was talking about, this is why there's nothing protecting really, other than TC5, there's nothing protecting these Lombards. He doesn't have a town militia or anything like that, so he's going to take 2 shots to kill these pikemen. Yeah, income Siamese finances. Again, he's going to be using these cards. All 3 of these cards he's used. He's gone Basilica, into this one, into Siamese. Still has these kind of a big bad boy unit shipments. And he's basically just relying on TC Fire, his walls, the way he's designed his base, and outposts to defend against this. People say taking Lombards down is worthless. It's really not. It's honestly not. It is worth it at the early stages of the game. Does currently have 3 architects, which I believe is the maximum up until you can get into age 3, and then you'll be able to get up to 4 architects. Just taking down these Lombards. I mean, there's nothing really else for him to do, so this will slow him down. It will cost architect seconds. It will stop the amount of XP and resources he's generating from the cards that he shipped. So that is nice. Going to be reaching age 3 though. You can see by the macro, classic Italy. He's just going to be going straight for that industrial age now. And he's likely going to get there. These pikemen are doing a decent job. Sending some cav. I'm not sure what he thinks he might find here. Maybe just Kaiserklein, you know, so much experience. He's the #1 player for a reason. You know, there's always, whenever you're playing against defensive people like these turtle players, there's always a potential that they might move a villager up or down in the middle of the map somewhere, just to try and build some infrastructure, some houses there, so they don't get housed in the map. So maybe that's what he's looking for, but he's not going to find anything because there's currently nothing there. So this is what I was talking about now. He's back straight. As soon as he ages up, he gets that 4th architect straight away, and he does build Lombards very quickly. But these architects are having to rebuild those Lombards. It doesn't take them long, albeit, but it's denying them building something else which could be more useful. Second TC does go up. Quite an exposed TC. Looks like he's kind of very desperate. Yeah, gagging for these herds. Absolutely gagging for it. And that's going to be his best bet in order to try and defend. I think if I was the Italy player, I would be concerned with how far this is sticking out. And I would try and build some outposts to support this TC. He is going to be producing from 2 TCs. Whilst you know, very, very closely going to be getting into industrial. Could almost basically buy from a market at this point, although he doesn't have a market. Kaiserklein did siege that. Very, very nice. And he definitely wants to, but, you know, he's being denied it. So, you know, sieging the market down was, you know, will buy him, you know, what, 20, 30 seconds here? So, yeah. Decent push by Kaiserklein. You know, he destroyed some infrastructure. He got that big basilica down. That's the important part. This basilica does take 240 seconds to construct. We'll take a quick look at Kaiserklein. We'll see if he does see this. He doesn't see this TP, but he sees these herds getting decimated. Kaiserklein, you have to push that. You have to at least put some skirmishes in front to deny the herds. He is about to see it. Just starting to go with Falconets. Knows he needs some good siege here. And boom. Likely this TC will go down. Okay, nice raid there. Interesting wall segment there. Just for a bit of line of sight. This wall definitely not going to be going down. More Ulons coming in. And there's the age up. And he decides to just put the Papal Guards right in front where the TC is. I was going to say, Minutemen now supporting as well. This is going to do a lot of damage. These Papal Guards pretty good. But with the right micro, he moves the cavalry back. The Falconet smashing in the Papal Guard's face. Mwah. Beautiful micro. You know, it's just, it looks so simple, but it's not. You know, it looked simple, but most people would have just gone attack move and they would have lost all of their cavalry. But no, Kaiserklein knows better than that. He is in industrial age now. This is going to be a problem. Oh, if only he was here 10 seconds sooner, he could have maybe destroyed these, killed these architects, but they're going to be able to get away with it. Replacing that TC almost just for free instantly. It's just such an uphill battle for Kaiserklein. Peekaboo saying this is a live game or saved. It is live. It is live as we speak. So another Falconet coming out for Kaiserklein. Just more Cav, more Falconets. Probably he's got the macro for it as well. Wouldn't be a bad idea to get some Petards. I would like to see some Petards. They could kind of, you know, sneak around the back maybe. Or just dive on this TC here. And just really focus on here. He denying this herd. There's a lot of kind of, there's no real other way to get any food. I mean, there's a couple of herds here. There's no berry. Oh, there's a little bit of berries, but not a lot. But if you can deny all of these, this gold mine here as well. The big Papal Bombards coming out. That's going to be a problem. Nice little gate with a wall here. Just beautiful built. Okay, some raiding going by the Ulons. He doesn't want to hang around too long though, because these Papal Bombards will just absolutely let rip. And are they going to target? Oh, are they going to target the skirmishers? Be careful, Kaiser. Okay, Papal Bombard's going to get a big shot from the doctor. Oh, and they go flying. Those poor skirmishers. Getting absolutely ragdolled by these Papal Bombards. Okay, he does take the TC down. He's going to be happy with that, and now he's going to back up. Has to make a decision whether he goes for Culverins or something to counter. He does. Sorry, he does. I didn't see that. Going for the 2 Culverins now. He's getting in range cavalry caracol. That's going to be beneficial for the war wagons. He's going to give them extra range. So, yeah, I mean, kind of transitioning into war wagons with Falconets is pretty nice. Does have a lot of different units right now, so going to have some top tier micro. But if there's one man that can do it, it's Big Boy Kaiser. These 4 TPs, just having their nice stagecoach throughout the entire game. They're all on wood, and they have been for, I think, the majority of the game right now. Okay, Kaiserklein is diving in. The Papal Bombards are coming forward, but he's got to see the Culverins at this point. But the Culverins are getting messed up a little bit. Oh, he didn't get a shot. That is unfortunate. It feels like they were in range at one point. Definitely going to be a little bit gutted about that. And 2 Culverins not that scary because you need that critical mass with things like Papal Bombards, because just one shot from them can completely swing tempo. But he's applying pressure once again to the TC. There's not actually that many units out for Italy. I'm not really sure why. He has the Papal Bombards. He's starting to make some skirmishes. Some of the Seguilaires. But yeah, I mean, this is looking really good for Kaiser. Look at the score. And he's just completely denied Italy any resources in the middle of the map. It's just absolute masterclass here from the #1 ranked player. And this guy's 2k elo. This Italy guy's 2k elo. And he's getting absolutely dominated. Okay, does send the Albania company. Is that going to be a problem? There's a decent amount of war wagons, but that could be a problem. It could be a problem. Kaiserklein building more skirmishes. That's not what he's going to want to have. Is he got... Oh, he doesn't have much anti-cav coming in as well. Albania company, if they get the right pop, it could be a problem. They're 2/3 of the way there. All these Papal Bombards are going to want to definitely get out of the way. And if he comes for... If the Albania company gets popped from this TC, from the outpost... Could see a wipe. There's a decent amount of cav and anti-cav. There is, what, 7 war wagons there, maybe? 8 war wagons. He's going to go for it. The Bosniaks are on the charge. Oh, beautiful. The Colvins. Oh, he's... Wake up, Kaiser! Wake up! Wake up, Kaiser! Oh, no. Kaiserklein. Oh, not like this. Not like this. Okay, the war wagons are finally on it. The Uhlans are coming back in now as well. Looks like he's woken up finally. The war wagons are getting beat. But there's the GG. It's not going to be enough. Even with the Papals and the Albania company. Masterclass, ladies and gentlemen, of how you beat Italy. It made it look so easy.